Channel 183 on Sirius XM.
Oh, okay. They only play exclusively Beach Boys on this channel. That's interesting.
It's a Beach Boys channel.
This is weird. I feel like the guy's talking to me right now as I'm listening to him.
Thank you personally, Jeremiah, for tuning in at Sirius XM. You have now subscribed to the personal plan, and we accommodate every need that you need. And we saw you in a red sweatshirt today, and we figured you needed a little Beach Boys.
Yeah. I wonder if the ads on this station are all Beach Boys themed. I guess that'd be crazy if, like, I went to commercial break and, the Beach Boys were selling products and stuff like that. But, it looks like an ad's coming up.
Have you ever been stuck in traffic and been like, man, my windshield wipers are terrible, but no more. Wipe away the rainy days with the Beach Boys' new windshield wipers for you. It's a rainy day, but you got your windshield wipers. That's Beach Boys windshield wipers. Jeremiah, heads up, you got a dog crossing the street ahead of you, so just watch out for that.
Okay, well, I'm getting a little tired of this Beach Boys station. I think I'm going to listen to my favorite Sirius XM Creed station right now.
Sorry, you can't do that. I don't have a Creed effect. Do I have a Creed effect? If Creed is what you're looking for, we can point you in the right direction.
Okay.
It's Beach Boys covers Creed songs from 9 to 5. What is it, Jeremiah?
Oh, no. I'm curious. Beach Boys covering Creed?
Yeah, but first, give us a Creed song suggestion by pressing 8 on your dial.
Okay, well, that's probably my favorite one is maybe Higher. Like if the Beach Boys covered Creed's Higher, that'd be pretty great.
Welcome back to Channel 8 DJ Sounds from the 90s.
Oh, DJ sounds from the 90s. But there better be some squirt sound effects for sure.
If you want to subscribe to the Platinum channel and get all squirt effects, please press... What squirt effects? I
think you have better knowledge of these potential effects over here than I do.
Jay, when did you get here?
Oh, I've been here, dude.
You have been?
Yeah,
I was sorry. I was just I was kind of chilling. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I was in my car and was driving in, was listening to some of my favorite Sirius XM stations.
You know what my favorite thing about you is? You do that thing where you're like, hey, get to the studio, you set up, and then I'll leave my house and drive around and then get back. And it's great to I figured you'd get here soon.
Yeah. You know what? Cheers.
Cheers to you, big boy. Do you find yourself calling people things that you call your kids just when you're around other people? Like I just called you big. Why would I call you big boy? Why? You know what I mean?
I don't think I've experienced that yet as a dad, but that's something that I can look forward to, I think.
Yeah, sure. Like you're at restaurants. How you doing, sweetie? You're like, sorry, I have a dog. You don't have a. Well, you can still call your son a sweetie.
I could.
Yeah.
Oh, the running joke that I have with my wife right now is her pregnancy symptoms have been really different for the second boy. We really thought that it was going to be a girl. She's like, I think it's going to be a girl. There's going to be a girl. The pregnancy symptoms are different. Turns out we're having a gay boy.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it is, dude.
Just more emotional.
You must crush by doing the characters that you do. Do you do characters all the time with the kids?
Yeah. I mean, he gets a kick out of the different... I mean, also, he really believes I'm a monster when we do monster play. Like when I'm chasing him, he for a minute, he'll lean into it, but he'll be like, he's really running and stuff like that. Yeah.
In therapy in 25, he's like, my dad used to transform into a monster.
I mean, who knows?
I do. I mean, I don't do characters like you do them, but my daughter, she's taking a shower and she's got super long hair, so I got to do her conditioner. It's just not happening. So I'll go to the back of the shower and I'm like, okay, thank you for coming into the salon. Let's do the conditioner. My name is Paolo. I do the conditioner. And she just looks at me. She's like, Dad. I'm like, come on, let's do you have such long hair. Let me do the conditioner. My name is Paolo. And I go, but Manuel, he will be doing the rinse. Okay. So I do the condition. Okay. And I do it. I'm like, okay, so very soon, Manuel, he'll be here. okay, bye. And I shut the back of the curtain, and then I go to the front. I'm like, hello, my name is Manuel. I am here for your rinse. Thank you for coming in today. I understand Paulo did your condition. And I used to do that driving around with the kids all the time. I'd be like, we're driving around one day. And they usually love when I do characters.
Yeah.
You know, so we're just driving around one day, and I go, okay, tell me what you want to know. You take a look out the window, you see something, you ask me, I tell you what it is. Why? Because that's what it is. And they'll be like, Dad, no, nope. And I'm like, come on, what do you see? And then they'll be like, I see a purple truck. I'm like, I'm a purple truck. And then I go into this thing, and they're like, I don't want to be in a tour guide truck right now.
Right. Okay, so I'm actually thinking about getting a haircut soon. Could I maybe see your friend Paulo for a second? Could I maybe like...
Well, I don't know. I don't know what kind of haircut you could get. It's
Listen, Paulo, I know that you've been in the business for a long time.
I see.
And I'm not really sure what I should do. I'm thinking about changing hairstyles. Do you have any recommendation for me?
Well, I know. Of course, Paulo has a suggestion. I don't know. But I think for you, I mean, you have longer than here. You know, that your hair is longer than here. And think maybe by you do something spiky, maybe. We do a trim. We fade it up. We fade it up, and then we go along in the top, and then...
Like more messy on top. It's a little bit too pristine right now, huh?
Pristine, yeah, see. It's a very, very pristine.
Yeah.
I like a messy for you.
Yeah?
I like a messy for you.
You want it messy?
I like a By the way, why is everybody always say, I like that for you? That's an insult.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but do you like it for yourself, Paulo?
No, I don't.
What do you like for yourself, Paulo?
I like in between the messy and the straight down. You know what I mean? I like to play in any environment.
Okay.
Any room. You see.
Yeah. So kind of like soccer, indoor and outdoor, year round.
I do both. I mean, where I come from, it's a football. Is this how you do this?
Yes, that's how you drink out of a can, Paulo.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. The last time you were on here, it's been a freaking minute. We were talking about before you joined. Yeah, we're in completely different places in our lives at this point. I didn't even have a child before the last time.
I don't even know if you were pregnant.
No, we were still. I wasn't even married, I don't think.
Dude, you hadn't even met your wife.
Dude, I don't even know if I had gone through puberty yet, man.
Honestly, bro, if it's been a minute, but if I think back, I don't even know if you were walking yet. You were still crawling, I think.
You know what? When you did this podcast last,
yeah,
I was in a baby Bjorn around your chest.
Hey, dude, it was so uncomfortable the whole time. Like, you had your little baby mic, I had my mic, trying to get you to...
I just had bad mic, technique. I kept not being able to hold it properly.
Yeah, it was a thing.
Yeah.
Gnawing on it. And it was a long time ago.
It was a minute. It was a minute ago for sure. You just did stand up on the spot at the store. I had so much fun with you, dude.
Oh, dude, it's the greatest show. It is so fun. Like I said to you, and so I said earlier, it just gives you it legitimizes crowd work in a way that, like, sometimes some people love crowd work. Other people it's just an excuse to not. I have a buddy who used to be a really great stand-up, and he doesn't do stand-up as much anymore, and he's like writing, and he's got deals. He's great. And this was like 6 months ago. He goes, "How was your set last night?" I'm like, "Dude, so fun. Crushed top to bottom. I just did crowd work the whole time just because I was in a loose mood." And he goes, "Yeah, of course you crushed doing crowd work. Of course you did. It's so easy. You're a professional, Jay, and they're just civilians. You know what I mean?" And he just looks at it like, yeah, it's the easiest thing to do. And I agree. It's fun because if you can just, I think also as an audience, they get swept away with oh, this is happening right now.
Sure.
Whereas that's sometimes the illusion of stand-up is you're like, oh, we're making it look like we're coming up with it on the spot.
Yeah.
But it's stand-up on the spot. Everyone knows you're going to do it. And then they give you the topic. It's everyone's mind is different. I watch Mark Norman's clips when he goes to the audience and just tells them, he doesn't even riff. He straight up gives jokes back, like written, formulated jokes, and I'm just like blown away by it.
He thinks in punchlines.
Yeah, dude.
That he's wired his brain and his comedic voice in a way where that's how he talks, because he works so much as a writer, like just writing. So, you know, he's molded his brain into being like, phew.
Yeah. And I watch that. I'm like, that is not what I do. I just like riff. I joke like if we were just like in a living room with friends. You know what I mean? And I just try and hit. You get it.
You guys get it. Come on. This guy gets it. Come on.
Oh, you should call him. You should call him. And here, I'll call him.
Yeah, you want to call him?
Yeah, and you talk to him though. Oh, I'll see if he's there. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello?
Yo, Norman.
Hey, Jay, how's it going?
What's up, man? It's Larson. Yeah, I'm over here with Jeremiah Watkins. We were just talking about your stand-up style.
That guy's a queef.
I mean, well, yeah. But we were saying how like you think in punchlines, but we were just wondering, like, you know, if you thought is everything in a punchline? Like when you like go to the drive-through.
Yeah.
Like if they ask you anything, like, you know, hey, what can I get for you today? What would your normal response be?
Get for me, get me off. Come on.
Yeah. What about like with your folks? Like, is that something with your parents? Like if your mom called and she was just like, hi, Mark, I was just thinking about you.
Who's this floozy? A lot of girls thinking about me. Come on. I'm Kevin Hart.
All right, hold on, man. I got another call. Hello?
Hey, you call me.
Yeah, well, I called you 2 days ago and you didn't get back to me because, you know, I went into my salon and Paulo had told me that you were maybe who I should call.
You call Verdes.
Greens?
Yes, that's what they call me on the streets. Verdes.
Because you can get arugula? Why is that?
Because you come to me, you make more money.
Oh, okay, right. Well, he just basically said that, you know, I had this crown put in and it's
see,
like...
exactly. You come to see me, you start wearing crowns.
Right. Oh, like, yeah, I mean, this
because
is...
Verdes brings you green and more money.
Okay.
But what is it that you're talking about?
My teeth. He said you know someone you do teeth work?
Oh, I also do teeth, yes.
Did you do that as well as getting people greens?
Yeah, getting people greens and also getting people, you know, trim or fit, fashionista, more dressed, more tailored, more looking nice.
Fashionista.
Yes, fashionista.
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 Okay, yeah. Where are you located, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
I'm on the run from the government.
Oh, he said you were born and raised in Glendale.
Okay, Rancho Cucamonga, but you
Okay, yeah.
you still need a crown.
I still need it.
Not a problem. You come to Verde, they get your crown.
Okay.
Yes.
When do you think you'll be no longer on the run?
Probably tomorrow, 9 a.m.
Okay.
I can squeeze you into my very busy schedule.
All right. Are you free up at 11?
Yes.
I thought you were very busy.
I am very busy, but for you, my favorite customer, I make time.
I've never been a customer.
Yes, well, you're my favorite. You're a new customer.
I like how you do business, Verde.
I like how you do. Hey, what's the hold up?
So, hey, sorry, man.
Been holding for so long, I got my own cock my hand. God.
Yeah, I had a work call, man. I appreciate you picking up, and we'll just check in you another time, all right?
All right, sounds good. See you later.
Later.
So how are you doing, Jay?
I'm well. Do you say I'm well?
I do.
Yeah.
I try to say that over I'm doing good because it's not grammatically correct.
I know. But some people don't care. They just say I'm good.
I usually say I'm doing well.
Yeah.
I'm doing well. Doing all right. I say I'm doing all right.
What if someone hits you what if you hit someone with, hey, how you doing? And they go, I'm good. How about you? Do you hit them with the well, or do you feel bad like you're throwing it in their face?
Yeah, I mean, I'll sometimes mirror. I'm like, I'm good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Oh, yeah. I'm good.
Yeah.
I was better before you said good, but I'm still good. Yeah.
But it's fine. No, we can both be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mirror energies a lot. So if somebody's like,
that makes sense for you.
If I can tell that somebody's not having a great day, I'm not gonna be like, I'm fantastic.
Yeah.
Like if somebody's like, hey man, what's going on? I'm not gonna be like, dude, I had the best day today. I'll lower my energy a little bit. Oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
It does make sense. I'm in a weird place with that because I'm the same way, but then I got to a point where I'm like, so why do I have to, like, I still want to be able to be okay.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I am okay, but I totally, I respect that and I feel that as well. I like that for you.
For me?
Yeah. I'm telling you, I hear that more now than I've ever heard it. I really like that for you.
And you're like, what does that mean?
You know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about getting into like paper mache. Oh, I really like that for you. And then you're just like, what? Maybe
But why wouldn't you start it up?
I started intermittent fasting. I really like that for you.
You know what? That's good for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, ugh. What's a hobby recently or something that somebody said that to you about?
Oh, I mean, I want to get into like model building. Like, and I've mentioned it to people, like, but designing like little homes and making them out of just making little homes, like little models.
I think that'd be good for you.
You're not my psychiatrist.
No, I think that'd be
You
good.
know what? I think that would be good.
No, Jay, I think that would really work. You know, what's great about creating homes is that it gives you a purpose. You know, and I know you have kids, and kids give you a purpose, but real purpose. You know, where not only building, you know, a hypothetical home, but you're building literal homes with your hands.
Yeah.
And I think that's really good for you.
Thank you. You know, I think I'm gonna start seeing someone else, just a different.
You don't
therapist.
like Dr. Strovenbeam?
Strovenbeam. Yeah. At the clinic. I'm so glad I came out to the.
Well, it's a free clinic.
Yeah. Where else could you see Dr. Strovenbeam?
Well, okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Dr. Strovenbeam also might live at the clinic.
It could be.
I might not be a real doctor.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'll tell you this. I read your book.
You did?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And that's why I came. You know what I mean? How to Chop Down a Tree. And I thought.
Where did you find my book?
At the, you know those little public libraries people have outside their houses that like you can just, those little tiny like little houses, speaking of little houses, that like I found it in there.
And that concludes our session. Full circle today. Little houses that you built. Did you build a little library outside of your house?
No.
Why not?
I was afraid that nobody would take any of the books.
Well, it's the ultimate spit in your face of when you put out something for free and then people say, that's not even good enough for me. Not even good enough. That's not even good enough for me.
No. But maybe we could work on that. I'll work on that with my new therapist.
Do you need a referral?
No, I definitely don't.
Are you sure?
Dr. Strobenbeam. Yeah, actually, is there anyone you know in the same space that isn't free?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Okay, great.
Okay. Dr. Heffershire would like to see you now.
Hey, Doctor. Can I just call you Dr. Heff?
I would prefer you call the whole name.
Heffenshire.
Heffershire.
Heffenshire.
Heffershire.
Heffenshire.
Yes. Now,
thanks for seeing me. I know you had a pretty busy schedule.
Very, very busy. Very busy. But you are my favorite patient.
Oh, I appreciate that. I don't consider myself a patient as much as a client. Would I be?
Strovenbeam tell me you're a very emotionally damaged boy. Is that true?
I don't consider myself a boy. Is Strovenbeam?
Look at me in the eyes and say that one more time, because you did not look at me when you said you do not consider yourself a boy.
I don't consider myself a boy, but is Strovenbeam allowed to share my? I don't know if he's allowed to share the contents of.
Yeah, we text.
Do you and your I guess you call him a colleague.
Yeah, we have colleges. Yes.
Colleagues.
Yeah, colleges.
Okay.
Yes, that's what they have.
You share patient.
A big group message.
there are other doctors on there as well.
More about you.
I just want to know if you think, I mean, doing this over Zoom has been great, but because you can reach people all over the world. Mm-hmm. But maybe face to face would be better.
I come inside your place.
That sounds like a lot.
Let me come inside your place.
That seems like it's too much for me.
We will cooperatively tackle all your problems. I live with you. You put me up. I therapize you. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to be therapized.
Yes.
Also, what is it with you doctors? You're just living in different... Do any of you guys have your own homes?
We're getting off topic. We've not talked about your issues.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, I'm sure Ravenborg filled you in on everything, right? So you should know it ahead of time.
He did text me some things.
Yeah.
Are you still having the night terrors? Are you still having night terrors?
That's why. This is partially why I left him, because they weren't at night at all. They were day terrors. They were daydreams that were nightmares. Day terrors. Are you familiar with day terrors?
I'm familiar with day terrors. I'm from Russia.
Yeah. Okay. So you get it.
Every day is a terror.
Right.
Yes.
So just sometimes I'll be driving down the freeway and I'm like, oh, why don't I just pull the steering wheel really hard and then flip the truck and just roll the truck? You know what I mean? And then I just go into then I picture the burning truck. And
so what is stopping you from trying?
It's a newer car. So if you do that, it corrects and it won't do it. I've tried a couple times. So I've been looking into getting a used car.
Just so you can roll it. And
flip
just into your fiery death.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of wanted just to be maimed, not a full death. For the attention.
Yes.
Is that weird? In your professional opinion?
In my professional opinion, not weird at all. They want a little, attention. People seek it in different ways. Now, to purchase a car specifically for the attention of rolling it downhill, catching on fire, maiming yourself, little troublesome. Little troublesome indeed. Mm-hmm. But you fascinate me. You know what? I'm going to give you the next session for free because when I move in, we'll have more time to talk with one another. Oh,
that's really generous.
Yes.
Considering you'll be living in my house, that I get the free session.
Jay.
Yo.
I feel like I kind of blanked out for a second there, and then I looked back at you, and you were here, but it felt like you were kind of looking at me for a second too, like we were somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're back now.
Yeah. No, I felt the same thing. I was just kind of sitting here. I was just like, what was that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how long have I been here?
I think 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. That time continuum thing. I just love that I can look around here and there's just so many damn trinkets and things.
I mean, there's
around.
Literally so many things around. I think that's like an air pump or something.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it's starting to get a little crazy looking in here. I gotta condense a little bit.
No, I think it's good. I think it's good.
You know what? That's good for you.
It's really good for you.
I think the space is really good for you in here.
Yeah.
You have one of my favorite, and I'm not just saying this because you're a guest on this. You have one of my favorite comedy specials that you self-produced of any of my friends.
Oh, yeah?
I love that comedy special.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I like that special, too.
Yeah. It's a really good one. I was there at the taping years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Years ago. I shot a new one,
Yeah?
It's in the can. We're waiting to see what we're going to do with it. I want to get it out ASAP, but sometimes you got to wait a little bit.
Yeah. I haven't announced it yet, but I'm in a place with something where, I'm sitting on something that I'm thinking about. Yeah.
If you did a special, I'm not saying this is what you're doing. Would you do stand-up, or would you do stand-up and sketch and characters and improv, or would it be just one straight thing?
It would be one straight thing, only because what I've been finding is if I were to shoot like a pilot for something, then maybe it would be that stuff where it'd be like a mixture of that stuff. But as far as like the stand-up medium, I have a lot of respect for that specifically. That's why I've never brought like into my act like my sax on stage with me for that. I've experimented a couple times just as like a fun gimmick to see like what it would do, like where I would tell some jokes and then I would play some ridiculous sax.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want that like as part of my thing. I don't know. When I'm doing stand up, I want people to know like I'm a good stand up, like that I don't need to do the other stuff. Like, hey, I like this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But maybe down the line, I mean, I would love to have, and I'm still trying to crack the perfect format for me of the pitch for a proper sketch show where it's like, you know, I would love it to be like a stand-up on the spot section, sketches, character. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like
of
all
course
that,
I know
like,
what you mean. It seems like a no-brainer.
It'd be awesome.
Let me know if you ever need a director for any of those sketches.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Jay directed an awesome sketch that we did for UFC Fight Pass with the Sklar brothers for their show, and he directed me and Jamar Neighbors in a sketch, and it was
And Sarah
super
Tiana.
fun. Yeah, and Sarah Tiana.
The greatest whole thing of that, my favorite moment, and maybe in the entire thing that we shot of the whole series, was when you were going, "That's intimidation, dog," and you start barking, and then she grabs you by the ear and you go, "Hmm." It is fucking hilarious that you like whined as this dog. Oh, it killed me. You improvised that, and I remember after being like, "All right, let's do it again, dude. Keep that whine."
Right,
Dude,
right.
it was so good.
Right. Yeah, she was awesome in that. She's
She
so
was,
funny.
dude.
Yeah, she's been doing those sketches for like the NFL network, and they're really good. Her and like Rob Riggle and like some other like funny comedy people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah is like amazing. I've been over her house for dinner before, and she cooked this like great meal, and I'm just like, "Hi, you do this too?"
Yeah,
Like,
you're good at comedy, writing, and cooking.
Yeah, how you doing this?
Yeah.
Speaking of when we talked to Mark Norman earlier, I had to go up against him in a roast battle once, and I hit up Sarah. I'm like, "Can you help me with some jokes?" And she's like, "Yeah."
Was that the South by one?
Yeah. Were you there?
Yeah.
Oh my God. My God. I was thinking about it this morning. I'm like, I am so glad there's no footage of that,
Yeah.
because I got fucking killed.
Yeah.
He's just so good, and everyone's just like, woo. Remember, Jeff Ross, he said to me, he goes, "Dude, I don't know what's going on. These jokes are really good, but no one likes you."
Yeah.
Whew.
No, I remember liking your jokes, but the audience, for whatever reason that night, was like, "We like that guy."
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, what's going on here?
He's like, "Larson does that." And then he just went into it, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, that was a wild one.
I remember too. Do you ever go through this? There's like points. There are things that I know I'm not good at in comedy, right?
Dude, yeah.
And I look at them and I'm like, yeah, I'm not a roast guy. My shit gets too mean too quick. I'm from Boston. My crowd work is mean, but I can do it in a fun way because it's on.
Right.
And I remember this year I was going to South by. I had a movie there. I had a TV show there. I was doing the podcast there and stand up. And I was like, fucking roast battles? Yeah, I'll do that. They're like, cool, we're going to put you in the heavyweight against Mark Norman. I'm like, great. And then I also did like, there was another thing they asked me to do. And I was like, yeah. And I tanked. I was like, things that I'm not good at. Like the Comedy Jam. I am not good at the Comedy Jam.
What was the song that you did when you were on? Do you remember?
I remember I did the very first Comedy Jam ever done.
Right.
And I did Don't Stand So Close to Me by the Police.
Oh, don't stand so close to me.
Don't stand. Dude, you know how hard that is to pull? And oh my God, it was terrible. And then another time I did Bust a Move. I
was there for that one.
Yeah, and that
That
wasn't
one
too
was
bad.
fun.
Yeah, that was
That
fun.
one was fun.
But yeah, there's certain things that I was just like, yeah, let me take a shot at this. And then you're like,
Dude.
okay, stay in your lane, bro.
I've had to get better at learning that over the years of like, dude, you need to sit this one out. Like Jeremiah, like you get it. Like you want to do a lot of different things in comedy because
Yeah.
you love comedy, but I do not succeed on, I really have to work on panel type shows.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite format. I've done it, and I've been a part of podcasts like that for years, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. You're just like, listen, I have enough hyphens.
I know.
I'm doing enough stuff.
I know. It gets exhausting.
Can't do it anymore.
It's like gotta. It's too much white noise after a while.
Yeah.
That's
I do like hosting, and I don't do
Really?
nothing. Yeah, I really like it. I remember I did Clusterfest one time, and I had to host a chili cook-off. And, and it was like with top chefs around San Francisco, and I had like people up there, and Rory Scovel is a guest and doing this whole thing. They were like, we have to be done at this time. I'm like, got it. On the clock, ended at the time. It was funny, interesting. And like Dan Soder came up to me afterwards. He goes, dude, I saw you yesterday at that chili cook-off. And I go, oh yeah. He goes, dude, you crushed. And I go, it's a chili cook-off, bro. And he goes, I did this. He had to do like a different one like that. And
Yeah.
he's like, I tanked. I couldn't keep it going. And I was just like, oh yeah, I like that stuff.
It's a different momentum and a different pacing when you're having to keep the ball in the air like that, especially for people if you're interacting with people who are not other comedy people.
yeah.
Like if you're doing a chili cook-off and that kind of thing, like it's easy to riff with other professional comedians, but when you're dealing with people, the element of surprise
Cities?
where, normies. My wife hates when I say normies.
Normies.
I learned that from Benji Aflalo, and like I started saying it, and my wife hates it anytime I say normie. She goes, "That's really disrespectful. Don't say that about people."
Wow. But she's not. She's normie adjacent. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
When
I
you're
mean,
married to a comedian.
Yeah.
You're in the loop.
I know she's in the loop.
You know?
she just doesn't like it. I think about her friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She's like, "You can't call my friends normies. It's
Huh?
disrespectful."
What do you want?
I'm like, "Sorry."
You're like, I am in a job that makes up 0.00000000001% of the population.
It is a very, yeah. I've never looked at it that way.
Come on. I mean, it's not like accountants are making up 20% of the population, but like office jobs probably make up or did.
Yeah. Now office and tech. I mean that
Tech.
I don't even know how much of a percentage that is.
Or is gonna continue to be.
That's what's weird about certain areas when I go on the road and I am asking people what they do for work,
Yeah.
and they're all saying the same job. I'm like, that's weird. Like there's certain places in the Bay, it's like tech areas. They
Yeah.
all do the exact same thing. And then if you go to San Antonio, there's so many people that are affiliated, like some kind of armed forces,
Yeah.
some kind of Air Force, Marines, Navy. Like you're just asking people and you're just like, oh wow, everybody does this here.
You know what I just realized? Have you ever done a corporate gig?
Yeah.
I just realized you're performing for people that all do the same. I'd never even thought of it like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit. No wonder why that's like you're getting the same.
The main difference with those corporate gigs that I feel like is such a, like if you play into it with a benefit is like if you're making fun of somebody, like everybody knows that person. So it's like they want blood. They would love for you to go for their friend who they would love to be talking crap about, but they'll get fired for.
Yeah.
And you're just the comedian that you're like, being that guy.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Light them up. Light them up.
Light them up, yo. I had negative. I did a Christmas party for a corporate event, and it was a holiday party. And I said, "Everyone have a good Christmas." And someone goes, "We don't all celebrate Christmas." Dude, like a minute and a half in, and I was like, "Oh!" And then people were, they're just drinking and talking. And I had my friend with me. He was in Connecticut, and I go, "Dude, let me just show me a light at 28 minutes." I was just doing 30 minutes, and I saw that light. It was a bear to get through. And I go, "Guys, I hope you have a happy holiday, a great new year. And I got to tell you, I'm so excited that I never have to see any of you ever again." And then I just got off and I went to the woman who paid me and I was just like, she was like, "Yeah, thanks a lot. See you later." No one cared. They were all just drinking and getting banged up. Yeah.
I've told this story, but since you're talking about corporate, I'll give you the Cliff Notes.
Mm-hmm.
I got let go before the end of my time at a corporate event.
Whoa.
Yep.
They were just like, all right, dude, you're good.
I was supposed to do 40 or 45.
Yeah.
I made it to minute 11 or 12.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What happened? I know you're going to give me the cliff notes, but did they
I'll give you the cliff notes. It was for middle schoolers, and they said that I was being too dirty. And I was just like, these are like jokes I've ran by like on late night and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were just like, they said I crossed the line, and they booted me from the stage.
For middle schoolers?
It was insane. They're Presbyterian middle schoolers.
Oh, dude, they're prezzies, man.
Yeah.
You know those prezzies, they're worse than normies.
Yeah, dude, don't get me started.
You get a Prezi normie?
Oh, don't forget
come on.
everything.
Don't be bringing... What is Presbyterian?
It's just like strict Christian.
That's all...
Or no, it was a Lutheran. Was it Lutheran or Presbyterian? That was one of those. I forget. Yeah.
How did you get booked for that? Where was it?
It was at a place in Irvine.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Got it. Yep. Yeah. Wild.
I never do that again.
I was fuming because I said from the stage, I was like, no, I can fix this. And then I did. I went back into my act, blah, 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 because I was like, they pulled way back. I was like, is that really the line right there? They're like, they started like heckling me, the chaperones of the thing. They're like, yeah, this is too much. We need to protect these kids. I was that guy.
Oh, my God.
It was insane, bro.
Yo, you guys have a color outside the lines? What's up, y'all? How do you even?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to get into this next segment that people like a lot.
Yeah.
It's called Wig.
Wig. Yo, I'm wigging out.
Wig. Yo, what up? Shanks is in the building.
Okay, Shanks. I do have to say, I think you've been doing great. I think there are some things. I'm over here.
Yeah.
Over this way.
Uh-huh.
That's further away. Okay. I've been looking over your progress report. Your volunteer hours could go up. They could be more than they are.
Okay, so what you mean? I need to volunteer even more than I'm already doing?
Yes, well, according to my charts,
Yeah.
and we've been doing this now for how long?
3.5 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Whitman, you and I go back. You been my PO officer. You know what? 3.5 years to the day.
3.5. I don't know if it's to the... Well,
It's our anniversary. You and I, we got an anniversary. And it's today. I made that song. You like that?
I love that you keep a creative spirit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love that you keep a creative spirit.
And I love that those buttons are fighting to stay on you, boy.
This was my first shirt, and I've been working out, and I feel like it finally fits again.
Yeah, baby's first shirt. I like that.
Yeah,
Looking
good.
fresh as hell, Wit.
I would like to get you. Do you have aspirations to be off parole? Is what I was inquiring.
I wear this because I keep kind of going in and out of prison. So
I've seen it a few times.
You've seen it a few
Shanks.
times.
I have.
I would like to be off and just do my own thing, get my own job, do that thing. But it's just easier to commit crimes than actually just getting a job. You feel me?
I mean, I understand how that you would think that way. Yes, I can understand that.
How much money a year you make, Whitman?
Well, Shanks, there is a professional line I like to toe, and being able to tell you how much I make, I don't know if that's 48,000 I do.
Okay, so you a bitch.
Well, Whitman, let's be respectful. I do also have a Amazon store selling inflatables.
See, that's sad. You have to be a side hustle even though you working 54 hours a week?
No, not even close. I would say maybe 49,
Okay.
48, 49 hours
So
a
what
week.
I'm saying, P.O., is let's commit some crimes together. You stop working your dumb Amazon job, you cut back on the hours of P.O., and you let Shanks slide in and out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I think we've tried that before, Shanks. And it didn't go well. I was suspended for 4 months, and
Okay.
you went back in and did a little another time.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's maybe I'd like to stay on the right side of the law this time. But off the record, I could be persuaded if the idea was good enough.
Can you pee in this cup for me?
Why would I? I cannot pee in that cup, Shanks.
Come on.
I told you. I can't do that again. I can get you clean urine. I don't
would
have
like
it.
you to pee in my cup so I can pass this drug test.
No, I understand.
You've been my P.O. for 3.5 years, Whitman. Come on, you gotta help me out.
And how many times have I done that for you?
Well, the last time you did it, you put a little poop in it, and I was like, why would you do that?
Because I wanted you to get on a better diet regimen, and we were going to send it in to find out what you have reactions to. Inflammations.
Well, but then we sent in your pee and poop, and we realized that what do you have? Crohn's disease.
And that is private information.
That's my bad.
That is your bad.
I did not mean to put out your business like that.
It's very tough to deal with, Crohn's disease.
Yeah.
You know that.
I do know that. I do.
You remember when we were at the mall?
Yeah, see, what
Getting
I
that
like...
Andy's pretzel?
See, that's what I like about you is when we hung out, not inside this office. When we went to Auntie Annie's, and we went to Hot Topic together, and we went to Panda Express, and had one of the best days of our lives.
Well, we had to... We lost the ability to do that once you held up that car. You carjacked that poor woman in the parking lot, and then
Cause that Volvo was fresh. That Volvo was fresh as hell. That had the leather seats. It had the sports package, and I was like, "P.O. Whitman, get in here, shotgun." And you were all like bitching out, like, "If I get in this car, I'm committing the crime with you." And then you called the cops on me, didn't you?
I am the cops
I forget that because
in my head.
Listen, are you an official police officer? Or are you just my P.O.?
Do you see what my shirt says?
It says police, but I can't see too well.
Well, I honestly, I don't think we've ever seen eye to eye. And I don't mean that as an insult. I don't mean that. I'm not a police officer.
That was the meanest thing you've ever said to me in my life.
I didn't say it to you. I was saying it over there.
What?
Exactly.
The more you push me away, the more I want to be close to you.
Okay, but I told you I can't be exclusive.
You gotta see other inmates?
Yes.
Okay.
I have many parolees, all of which...
Parolees?
Parolees.
Parolees.
Yeah.
That sounds like a delicacy at a Jewish
At a Jewish
deli.
delicacy.
A delicacy at a Jewish deli.
I love a good parolee.
Right?
Yeah, they're the best. Coffee in the morning with a nice parolee. I couldn't do it more.
The best part of waking up is me inside your butt. I'm Shanks.
Now, Shanks,
You ever had a gay experience, dog?
outside of this one,
Yeah.
I'd like to keep my personal to my personal. There was a young gentleman who I saw briefly for 12 years. And that's something that I would like to keep to myself.
I like to put my P in your O, P.O. You know what I'm saying?
My O. Communicationally, I understand the P. I just don't know if I understand the O. But that's okay. I don't need to understand. My job is to make sure that
in your mouth, in your butt. You want me to name any other more orifices?
Oh, that's the O.
The O.
Orifice. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this has been, yeah.
So how much time do I have left?
Oh, according to since your last incarceration.
Yeah.
You have, it looks to be 15 months.
Okay, so I need to volunteer a little bit more to maybe get on some like good behavior list or something so I can be let go or something like that.
It's all it's all of that exactly. All those are the right steps. Those are the steps you need to take. And if
I got to pick up trash on the side of the highway again?
No, you don't. That time that you did do that was not government issue. That was what you had decided to do on your own, if you remember that correctly.
I actually don't recall that correctly.
You don't recall then throwing the bag of trash out to the middle of the highway off of the overpass?
Oh, that was funny as hell, dog.
Well, it wasn't funny for the family of 5 that crashed into the median.
Come on, they should have known that Shanks isn't good about bagging things up. You know what I'm saying? Your boy like to go raw. They say I like professional wrestling because every Monday night's Raw with Shanks.
Okay, Shanks. That is going to be again, this is your personal 15 months. If you volunteer, you can get it down to 13 months. Does that sound better for you?
That sounds better.
Okay.
You ever play chess?
I do play chess, yes.
Okay. Okay.
And why do you ask?
I don't know, you seem more like a checkers guy.
Now, that's not the best way for you to do well in this situation.
Oh, why is that?
Because I am your parole officer. And you know what? I just looked at your paperwork and you actually have 17 months.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just from that chess comment?
Oh, yeah. And I got a side too. You don't think I have a side?
I would like to see that side.
I'm sorry.
Because everything that I've been reading in your records says you is a bitch.
Well, I just see it. Looks up. Now it's 19 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Really.
Huh.
Oh, ow! Ow! Shanks, stop! Stop! Stop it, Shanks! Stop! Ah!
What the hell is going on? What are you doing? What the hell, dog?
According to my records, you just cut me, Shanks. Isn't that why they call you Shanks? That's right. That's right. You want me to call them in here right now?
No, I don't.
21 months.
I didn't even say anything. Shit, man.
You said it all.
I didn't say nothing. Okay. Like, I thought we were chill and stuff, but you dope as hell, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
You dope as hell. I like this new you.
Yeah.
You know what? You just really cut yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
Man, you sick in the head, dog.
I know.
Okay, do I get to see you next week or what?
9 months. 9 months. And next week you show up here ready to work. Ready to go to work. You got it?
We doing butt stuff?
Hey, we're doing a whole lot of butt stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wig! Jay, good to see you again, man.
Yeah, man. Great to see you too. It's been a minute.
It had been. I feel like we keep I had to go to the restroom and then when I got back you had to go to the restroom.
Yeah.
So we keep kind of missing each other.
And then you had to fill your meter, remember? Because you drove here.
I drove to my home, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's conclude the podcast with Sax Talk. Oh, Sax Talk. Jay's going to share a story of a sexual encounter. And I'm going to play some sweet, sweet saxophone along with it. And whenever you're ready, Jay, I'll follow you along.
Okay. So something I should tell you early, like right now, and to all of you out there, is that I never masturbated until I was like older. I was like a late into the game. Okay. So I never knew what it was like to have an orgasm. I didn't know what it was. So like you, I imagine you were in marching band. I was in marching band, and if anyone knows anything, people in marching band or chorus or drama, you get down a little bit. Women, girls will, we're a little more artistic, so we're open expression. We're part of a group, and there was a girl at the time who was in flag corps. Okay, I was in the marching band. She was in the flag corps, and this is my freshman year in high school. She picked me up at the pizza place I worked at in her Ford LTD, and we drove up to the high school parking lot to make out in the high school parking lot. Now, I had never, like I said, had an orgasm. She had just gone tanning to a tanning salon. So she was tan, had a bikini on with sweats and the shirt over it. It was wintertime. We made our way to the back seat of the Ford LTD. Started to make out. We made out. There was some touching. She was older than me, by the way. I was a freshman. She was a junior. And she started to give me a hand job. Something I had never experienced in any way. And when I got to the end of that said hand job, I had no idea what had happened. I thought I had like peed or I had no idea, and I immediately was like, "You gotta take me home. You got to get me out of here. I gotta go home." She's like, "What's going on?" I go, "I need to go." I was so embarrassed, scared, knew nothing. People talk about the birds and the bees talk. I knew nothing of what was going on, and but I'll tell you this: I knew what was going on after that. That's for damn sure. And then I continued to see her for a little while. I went to her prom, as a matter of fact, with a roaring headache to her prom. And if I do recall, in the limo from the prom to the beach, she did the same thing to me in front of another couple, like in the limo. Yeah. This has been Sax Talk.
Dude, we're in the same boat as far as that stuff goes.
Really? I was so late to the game.
How late?
Well, I was a freshman, so I was like 14.
Yeah.
I'd have wet dreams.
17 and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Before any orgasm?
No. I was having wet dreams constantly.
Of course.
By that point, constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing, and we're parents now. I think the birds and the bees talk isn't just like, hey, this is what happens, you get pregnant. You have to I feel like it's a gradual conversation with your kids of like, hey, have you noticed your body's changing a little bit?
It's not a one convo thing. There's no way. So like with my son, I'm going to try to be as transparent as possible when he asks questions, and also before he starts asking questions, because he'll probably already have the questions. You know what I mean? If trying to guide a little bit along that way, I don't know how to navigate that, but
I've already started it. Because you'll see your kid will get, boys get erections.
Of course.
So
Even little pee boners when they wake up.
Yeah. So I've said, hey, have you noticed that happening? This thing? And he's like, yeah. And I go, I just want to let you know it's completely normal. Don't worry about it.
That's so helpful.
Yeah. And boom, that's the first step. You know what I mean?
That's so helpful.
Because I know, imagine if all of a sudden you just had an arm and just it was like this, you'd be like, what is going on? What is going on? What is this?
You got to do that as a stand-up bit. That's so freaking funny, dude.
Yeah.
That's great.
Birds and the bees. It should be birds and the bees. Multiple. You got to have way more than just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, thank you so much for doing the pod. Is there anything you want to plug or anything before you go?
Just have some road dates that are out there. I'll be in Colorado Springs. No, Fort Collins, Colorado, Boston.
Comedy Fort? Is that the one?
Yeah, Comedy Fort.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be in, I think, April. I haven't looked at the date. And then beginning of February, I'm on the road with the Impractical Jokers doing some dates in Jersey, Philly, Pittsburgh, Jersey, and then Boston.
I love those guys.
Yeah, they're the best. Dude.
That'll be so
the
fun.
best. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome. Also look out in the next little bit for Jay Larson on Stand Up on the Spot. He crushed it. Super fun. Super funny.
Can't wait. Best show.
Love you, brother. Thank you so much for doing the pod, man.
Love you, bud. Always.
Jeremiah Watkins.